Hey there, and welcome to the Madar podcast. We're here to dive deep into the challenges faced by displaced individuals in the central Maghreb region and explore how we can enhance their humanitarian protection. Now, you might be wondering why we chose the name Madar. Well, let me tell you, Madar is short for Maghreb Action on Displacement and Rights. But Madar is more than just an acronym. In Arabic, Madar means a path, a route that leads us towards a future of equality, diversity, and inclusion. It embodies our mission and the direction we're heading in. Madar is all about forging a better world for displaced individuals in the central Maghreb region. And that's exactly what the Madar Network is all about. Madar is a network that has been working to improve the humanitarian protection of vulnerable displaced people in the central Maghreb region of Algeria, Morocco, and Tunisia since 2019. And let me tell you, we've got some amazing partners on board. We've got renowned research institutes, civil society organizations, activists, artists, and practitioners based in the Central Maghreb and in the UK, including the Research Institute on Contemporary Maghreb, Our Culture First from Tunisia, Racine ASBL, and International Association for Migrations from Morocco, Center for Applied Economic Research for Development from Algeria, Universities of Kiel, Manchester, Liverpool, and Edinburgh from the UK region. Now, the Madar podcast is where we'll showcase and celebrate the work and achievements of our network. We want to share insights, stories, and innovative solutions from our partners, highlighting their invaluable contributions to the field of humanitarian protection and displacement issues. But we're not stopping there. We want to make sure that everyone can benefit from this knowledge. So we're bridging the gap between academic research and the general audience. We're taking Madar's extensive research outputs and converting them into easily accessible and digestible content. We'll be presenting concepts and findings in a conversational and engaging manner. In other words, we're making sure that the wealth of knowledge generated by Madar is inclusive and applicable to a wider audience. Through this podcast, we want to share best practices among all stakeholders and find ways to assist displaced individuals in accessing their basic rights. And hey, we want to influence governments to support and protect them too. This podcast series is all about sharing experiences, knowledge, and successful practices. Through the power of storytelling and the exchange of ideas, we aim to shed light on the lived experiences of displaced individuals, as well as the innovative approaches and solutions that have been effective in addressing their needs. But what are some of the challenges that Madar Network focuses on? There are several key challenges that require immediate attention. First up, we have the lack of data on the experiences, risks, and protection needs of displaced individuals from the Middle East and Sub-Saharan Africa. Understanding their stories, struggles, and aspirations is crucial for finding effective solutions. Madar recognizes this data gap and actively engages in research initiatives to fill this void. Another challenge lies in the absence of transnational structures that facilitate collaborative research on displacement among Central Maghreb research institutes. But we're breaking down those barriers by developing strong partnerships and networks that bring together experts, activists, artists, and practitioners from various disciplines. Collaboration between research institutions and civil society organizations is key, but it hasn't always been smooth sailing. The lack of synergy between these two spheres has hindered progress in the past. However, we're witnessing a gradual shift. Madar is actively working to foster strong research-focused partnerships, thus creating a dynamic environment where innovative ideas and practical solutions can flourish. Inadequate protection measures for refugees and displaced individuals is another critical challenge. Limited access to healthcare, education, and employment opportunities makes it difficult for them to rebuild their lives, but efforts are underway. Madar is committed to identifying effective solutions and ensuring that displaced individuals can access the essential services they need to thrive. By working closely with civil society organizations, we're advocating for policies and institutional frameworks that make these vital resources more accessible. Now let's talk about legislation on migration and asylum. It plays a crucial role in safeguarding the rights of displaced individuals. But ineffective legislation has hindered their protection needs in the Central Maghreb region. Madar recognizes the urgency of comprehensive and robust legal frameworks, and we're not just sitting back. Our research will shape policies and legislation on asylum and migration. And lastly, but definitely not least, we need to combat racism and address social tensions between host communities and displaced populations. It's a challenge specific to this region, and it demands a comprehensive approach. We're talking about education, awareness campaigns, and fostering dialogue. We want to create an environment where all individuals, regardless of their displacement status, can benefit from their rights and live in dignity. To wrap it all up, the Madar Network is on a transformative journey. We believe that every individual deserves protection, inclusion, and a chance to thrive. Join us on this journey as we bring together voices, expertise, and experiences to shed light on the realities faced by displaced individuals. Let's explore the transformative power of collaboration and solidarity, working in partnership with researchers, civil society organizations, and you. Together, we are committed to building a future where no one is left behind. Thank you for joining us on the Madar podcast, where we will share captivating episodes, insightful interviews, and inspiring stories that inform and empower us all. Together, let's create positive change and make a difference in the lives of displaced communities.